Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. I'll be brief since
We have to be brief. I will request all the speakers to be brief.
This bill was this bill is our commitment, India's commitment to the Convention on Biological Diversity of 1992. On the basis of this, the CBD recognizes countries to have the right to control their biological resources. So that keeping that in view, this National Biodiversity Bill was brought, and with the objectives like national in three-tier. The Act establishes a three-tier structure: National Biodiversity Authority, State Biodiversity Authority, and Biodiversity Management Committees. This Act of 1992 provides for sharing of benefits with conservers of biodiversity and holders of creators of associated knowledge. Benefits may be shared in various forms such as monetary compensation, sharing of intellectual property rights, and technology transfer. So the present bill, the Biological Diversity Amendment Bill 2021, has the highlights and objectives to encourage the Indian system of medicine and cultivation of wild medicinal plants. Sir, we are known for our the Indian system of medicine, and before the allopathic or any other form of medicines, this was the only answer to for treatment of people in general, and it was accepted in a large scale. The second thing is to decriminalize the offences, and the third, to encourage foreign investment in this sector, and to facilitate fast-tracking of processes for research, patent, application, and transfer of research results. So the key highlights that I want to place before you and the House is to access to biological resources and associated knowledge. This Act requires prior approval or intimation to the regulatory authorities, that is National Biodiversity Authority and State Biodiversity Authority, based on the origin of the entity for obtaining biological resources occurring in India or associated knowledge. And number two, the exemption to Ayush practitioners. It seeks to exempt the Ayush practitioners and people accessing codified traditional knowledge, among others, from giving prior intimation to state biodiversity boards for accessing biological resources. There are many other important issues in this bill which should have, I think some other speakers will also mention about it, but I have some concerns in this bill, sir. So I will only deal with my concerns in this bill. Number one is lack of clear legislative guidance for determining the penalty, because the bill has spoken about the legislative guidance for the penalty. An adjudicating officer of the Joint Secretary rank of central government or Secretary rank of the state government will determine the penalty. That is where I have some of my concerns, which Honourable Minister, while replying, he will touch upon this. I will only highlight this, that the range of penalties is extensive, ranging from 1 lakh rupees to 1 crore rupees, with no specific instructions for the adjudicating officer on how to decide within this range. The bill does not differentiate penalties based on the type of offence. I appreciate the bill, I support the bill, but I will request the Honourable Minister to throw some more light on this. And the second point that I want to highlight here, about, and which is my concern, is this bill replaces a judge as the adjudicating authority with a government official. A government will replace the judge. A government official will replace the judge. And the penalty decisions will be based on an inquiry rather than a judgment after open court arguments. The concern is whether giving such discretion to a government official is appropriate. That is my concern, sir. I understand, I support this bill, and I hope the minister will throw more light on these issues. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.